we're gonna jump back into Money, Power, Respect series. And what falls in line with that is right now, Dr. Dre's divorce from his wife Nicole. She's going after the jugular, dog. Was
Mm.
they
What?
say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Does
Ah,
that mean embezzle though? Like, I don't know that the way that she has been going about things is the proper way, but what do I know?
Well, these are all allegations. These are all allegations at the moment, but some money did come up missing.
Quite a bit.
Some money did come up
mhm.
missing from the studio that Dre is co-owner and partner of or in, to the tune of about what $325,000, I think.
85
That's
cents.
what I heard.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
5 cent,
85 cents.
85 cent.
Yeah,
Oh,
there were two checks written for large amounts and 85 cents.
let me spare that 15 cents.
Yeah, that's
That's
just
done enough.
petty.
That is
She hurt as hell, bro. She get the 15 cent out, the 85 cent out.
right. You a
What did you
15 cent
do,
nigga.
Andre? What did you do, bruh? We this wasn't in the Straight Outta Compton movie, cuz this
Well,
was the
Man,
well, we didn't see he was married to her, but she also believes what that she's part owner of his name. Is that it?
yeah. So I saw, I guess it's according to People magazine. She's saying that Dre secretly started putting his trademarks that were both jointly owned by the two of them into a private holding company that he's sole owner of, so that she wouldn't be able to reap any of the financial gain or take away anything in a
wow.
divorce. Now, again, these are allegations.
Right, right.
Um, I mean, I would think that if I were me, AI, and my lady was like, "Yeah, bro, that's both of us." Nah, fam.
Because
So,
you
Nah.
so you,
because you were AI before you were, married. So
Yeah, you weren't
I don't
spinning
know.
these records, cuz
Yeah,
she wasn't in the gym shooting with you.
she wasn't in the
That's what you're
gym.
saying.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Rest in peace, of course.
man.
824. Let's go.
But
Vanessa, keep your head up.
sometimes you gotta mind your broke ass business. So we gonna let them figure that out. But we'll watch from the stand.
Yeah. I mean, but Nicole, she's like a lawyer, right? I mean, her husband's damn near a billionaire, so I would assume that she was being kept at this point because she's asking for that 2 mil a month. Says she got
Have you seen her?
900,000 in entertainment fee. Now let's talk about
Break
this.
it down, brother.
What I don't even need to break that. I just need to it costs
And
$900,000
then
a month,
Well, break
bro.
it down. Like you got to look at a lifestyle. What's the lifestyle? What
Nine
can we
hundred
imagine?
thousand,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Like during the pandemic,
her
Yeah.
dog.
phone bill, it said her phone bill was like 20 grand a
What she
month.
got that super satellite? She got a Jurassic Park phone, bro.
She got a universe phone.
Right? She bro,
We calling Mars.
nine
Shit.
$20,000 on a phone bill, dog. What do she got staff or something? Like what's happening, dog? Like come on, man.
It's astronomical. Like I'm
All right.
sure I don't know what type of attorney she is, but I'm sure she has a nice little salary of her own. But come on now,
She
like
has to.
it's crazy. I was like, oh, you now that's a bit much. But like you said, hell has no fury like a woman scorned. So, but she
Right.
stayed. So I guess she paying herself for her pain and suffering of whatever it was she went through.
Right.
But she late, so I
Man.
had to tell them. Nobody was listening.
Hey, we gonna keep y'all posted on that. Um, in
Mm,
other news,
Right.
there's been some more developments with Mr. Timothy Norman.
mm,
We told you how we keep y'all updated on that too. So apparently, Andre Montgomery, the nephew that was murdered,
Uh-huh.
took a polygraph test 4 days before he was killed, in which he named Tim as a suspect in a robbery at their mother's house. Now, you might ask, why was Andre being interviewed? Well, he was also named as a suspect as well. I have my
Right.
own theories, but I'm not going to get into that. I just want to see this one unfold. So,
Well,
Hmm.
yeah.
the thing is, so there was a new article that was written that was published about it or whatever. And so it was quite a few like conundrums within this article. And so as the pieces of the puzzle began to come together, it talks about how Miss Robbie was out of town, but when she went into her home upon returning from vacation, um, the alarm code had been disabled. It didn't go off. She found out that her house was ransacked or whatever. She also, from being on the road so much with, Ike and Tina Turner, she used to keep money in her, like on her person, in her boots, and used to hide money around her
That's
house.
old
So she
school.
had like pretty much her life savings of over $200,000 in her house. Who would you trust with that information? Your son.
I don't think you trust Andre.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think she would trust Andre. So she said that they stole $200,000, diamonds, and some jewelry, but didn't take her mix or her designer clothes. Make it make sense to me. Sounds botched and it sounds very plain.
Yeah, it's a little definitely the whole situation is suspect at this point,
Yep.
but yeah, definitely
Mhm.
the I mean, but the robbery was kind of from jump. Like nobody was gonna bother her. Like it's Miss
Right.
Robbie. Ain't nobody in St. Louis finna bother Miss Robbie.
Yep. So we shall see, but it's messy. It's sad. That lady been through a lot of turmoil, a lot of trauma.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whew, man.
What you think?
Keep your head up. So last time it's been a few episodes now, and we said that we were gonna spread this out because it just kind of comes to us at once. But last episode that we discussed money, power, respect, um, we were starting to get into standards, right?
Mm-hmm.
So um, I don't think that there's a universal definition for standards. I mean, there is, right? You open the dictionary, but in a relationship, in and of itself, I think everyone has their own individual standards. Um, if we need to catch you up, what we were discussing is just the lack of unity between black men and women. There always seems to be this tug of war of well, black men do this, well, black women do this, and if black women didn't do this, well, black men did this and did this. So that's where we were with it,
Mhm.
and we started talking finance and a lot of other things, and the word thrown out by you, shot, was
Uh-oh.
was standards, and I mean, what's in and of your relationships, and then this is for whoever, like what's the general, what do you require? And require might not be the right word, but what are your standards,
Uh-oh.
right? Like what are your standards? Where do you stand? What are non-negotiables?
Sean, I'm gonna extend this to you.
Nah, I'm throwing that to you first, buddy. All right, how about you, AI? You're asking the
Yeah,
questions. You might as well.
Um,
Alan, you never go
right.
first.
you're right, you're right. No, I mean, so to be honest with you, I think that in my 30s, I really started to grow as a person. And I've realized that I'm
Mm-hmm.
changing daily, weekly, monthly, whatever, by the moment, if you want to say that, because it's all experiences, right? And what may have been a standard for me in my first relationship is not necessarily a standard for me now. Um, the big thing that I see a lot, and this is just via social media, I see a lot of talk of finance. I'm not dealing with nobody that's not financially stable. Da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
Da. And I've been on both sides of that coin, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like you might look the part or whatever the case may be, but that them pockets ain't the part. So but
Right.
you ain't willing to